All right, YouTube, what is up, and welcome to Brute Strength Day 157. So I've been thinking a lot about like bench press recently. Why it is that I'm so bad at it? Like, why do I suck so much? Um, and therefore I decided that it's probably a good idea that I increase the frequency. So at least what I'm gonna try is benching 3 times a week for the next while, and then do something like I've done for front squat that worked well, and with overhead press, where I just try to make like easy PRs to build momentum. So that's why you see me here doing 3 sets of 10 with 90 kilo Larsen press, even though it's incredibly easy. It's a good confidence builder. Um, so that's basically what I'm gonna try. I also see some technical cues that I need to focus on in terms of the elbow being a bit unstable when I'm going up. It moves out. So there's obviously a lot of things that I can work on in terms of creating more stability, and I'm gonna try to do that. I don't want to do all the crazy back arching stuff, and I can't even if I try. And if I could, I wouldn't do it either. I just think it looks ugly. I wanna do it with like proper strength rather than just trying to do everything I possibly can to make it as technical as possible and least about strength, if that makes sense. Um, like kind of just like John Hack does it. I think that's something beautiful to being able to do a bench with a big range of motion and still be fucking strong, and also be able to prove to people that you don't have to do that like in a certain way. Um, you can actually train with a full range of motion, go deep air to grass, high bar, deadlift, conventional, all that stuff, and still be one of the best or the best in the world, as in John Heck's case. Um, so that is one thing I want to work on in terms of the days. Like I have Tuesday is gonna be like Larsen press where I work on like easy PRs. Thursday is gonna be either board press or banded press, banded press. So because I want to work on the point where I'm usually like sticking, and I want to be able to overload that and really focus on those like around that area, because you can, even with like isometric things like that, or even if it's not like the direct position that I'm stopping at, it's all right because it's gonna already at like 15 degrees in each direction, like on that area. But where I fail like 10, 15 centimeters off the chest, that's the position I want to work on, um, and get stronger. And that I'm gonna do that on Thursdays, and then on Sundays I'm gonna do max effort, followed by volume that is calculated by my max effort lift, where I'm gonna do 3 week waves where I'm do like 65 to 67.5% on the first week, then up towards 70% on the second week, and up towards 75 on the third week, before rotating again to another 3 week pendulum starting down at 65% for 3 sets of 10. Apart from that, this training was phenomenal. I don't remember if I talked about it with my strict curl, but I decided to mix it up because I was feeling the exhaustion from all the high high sets, high volume sets, ascending sets of 16, even though it's only one all out set. And the fact that I had to go up to 40 kg the next week for 16 reps, I felt like I really needed something else. I was getting a little bit bored of it as well, doing that kind of direction for so long, of a progression for so long. And yeah, so I just needed something new. No real reason, because I was still progressing, but I felt like it was just getting boring, and I just wanted to test out something new that I also know is gonna work, and it's gonna motivate me a little bit more to get my bicep stuff done, because sometimes at the end of the training it is a little bit of a hustle to get that stuff done. if I'm low on time, stuff like that, it can easily become something I just skip, for example, which I never do, but it can become like that if it becomes too demanding for me in terms of what I which things I put pressure on in terms of what is what is demanding. So that's like basically what I did. I did like an easy PR of 10 reps with 40 kg in the training here, and then I did like every minute on the minute, 5 sets of 10 with 1 set of 10 every minute on the minute for 5 minutes with like 30 kg. So that was brutal, like so hard because in the last minute I was only between the last 2 sets I was only resting like 25 seconds, 20 seconds. So that becomes extremely brutal. And to end with, I did one all-out set of 14 reps with 50 kg over a tricep extension, paused, and then some sets of what like 7 with that as well. So not that much volume, but I quickly feel exhausted in my tricep from those, so enough to get a good stimulus. Anyways, guys, that is all for this one, and I'll see you for the next one. I'm out.